Peace, peace, peace. The day ended, and like I said, when spirit speaks, mm, mm, and came in strong. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, masculine and feminine is balanced, baby. Okay. So, with that being said, I don't sag, and I don't wear stilettos. No, I embrace the God and Goddess within, together, all day, every day. And the power in that brought me to this for beautiful souls that really understand the vibrations, frequencies, and energies of sacred knowledge, sacred knowings, sacred teachings. This is deep, y'all. So when we're talking about how advanced we were back then and how we're ascending and activating that in Aquarian season, brings me back to this topic. Like I said, I did a live. Spirit was like, go do a live to see in the knowing. At that time, I'm just like, I'm still speaking my truth. So when I got the download about Atlantis and just with consciousness, yo, just consciousness. That's all it takes. It's a little bit of consciousness. So when a culture has been taught a European version for so long, when I hit them with that high frequency of that heat, y'all, and a little cool water with it. What is she talking about? No, that ain't what she talking. That ain't nowhere at all. I know she lied. So, with that being said, like I said, divine knowledge speaker, divine knowledge student, divine knowledge teacher. It's definitely an honor. So, this time I'll slow it down for them, and I'm going to put this content on my YouTube page. So, then we're going to take it from the top, like the ancestors said. We got to slow it down, especially for beautiful souls that are evolving with their consciousness, which is common sense. You get that ding, 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 ding. Oh, that's what love was talking about all along. And don't switch up nothing on them. You've been speaking your truths all this long, baby. Keep ascending. Keep ascending. Keep speaking your truths, chosen ones. It's just I'm scrolling down. It's just chosen ones, chosen ones, chosen ones. Talking about demonic energy and how beautiful souls just, I'm, a healer, church this, and still playing with these demonic energies. Yes, lords. Yes, goddesses. Talk about it. Give them the fruit. This one, though, we gon' dive deep into Atlantis, Lamidia, Talos. Ashe Nunahi. The Nunahi, they definitely wanted me to say that too as well when we talking about fairy ancestors, and that's a whole nother separate conversation, y'all. But like I said, Atlantis, definitely Atlantis, because this is where the channel message came from. 444 Ashe, Lamidia, Talos, Telos. For beautiful souls that are ready to ascend in some more fruit knowledge. Look it up. Telos. It It's a divine city of crystals. So, as you see on my other content, I put quartz grains, what sand truly is. When divine densities like Atlantis, Lemuria, Tylos are being pulled into low vibrational densities, quartz grains. And when we're talking about good celestial ancestors and bad celestial ancestors, you wouldn't have a movie like Star Wars where they have the vehicles and buzzing out laser beam streams and things just splat and quartz grains. Ooh, come through ancestors, come through spirit or snow. Freeze some stuff up. Tell it when they melt some stuff, y'all know how many people gonna run and hang theyself. They melt Antarctica, baby. That's just peeling a curtain back. And like I said, Operation Popeye is where they manipulate weather satellites. So if they can manipulate the weather, they can turn rain into snow. Yeah. All this add up with your divine consciousness. I'll show you, but we're going to stay on the topic at hand, yo. So, like I was saying, talking about Atlantis. And I said I was going to slow it down. So, with that being said, we meditate. We do yoga. Correct? We manifest and bend and make things bow at the frequencies of pure love. Correct? Ashe. So, with that being said, turning Mercury into gold. So, in Atlantis, your divine masculine, the man, divine feminine, the woman, right by each other now. Listen to me carefully when we're talking about a supreme legacy. Right by each other. Meditating. Making love in the ethers. Bearing children in the ethers. To be able to turn Mercury into gold. How do y'all think we had children then? I mean, I need somebody with some high frequencies to really understand this angelic frequency that's coming through, yo. This is deep. When we're talking about Atlantis and divine ancient teachings. And when you get to a European version, they say the man lays on top of the one, and you even get it in our culture once it's went down the line with patriarchy energy, though we still gonna stay on it. I said I was gonna slow it down. We're gonna stay on the topic at hand. So when the man is with the woman and they're conceiving together now, not meditating and doing it together, why is it that it's still divine feminine, hip, bad back, muscle spasms? Come through, ancestors. I'll show you. Somebody said muscle spasms like a muscle spasms. This is a deep conversation right now, y'all, for real. When we're talking about our culture and how we do things. So, to turn Mercury into gold. I mean, come on now, guys. I need some guys to really feel me on this. To turn Mercury into gold. Guns, weapons, that's still a European version. When you're the weapon, you're the gun. You're the Holy Grail. Your sound waves will make a descendant of oracles, least poorly. Factory workers that wailed on machines. Some of them make more than police. So with that being said, I done seen it. Just your sound waves and them feeling your healing frequencies. To feel it. Sometimes come and want to bug you, want to bother you just so they could feel that good energy. All this adds up to culture, heritage, a supreme legacy. And keys to the kingdoms of the other worlds. I mean, come on now, y'all. Like, it's time to think outside of the box you was taught to live in, or else there would be no RuPaul. It would be no RuPaul in the Matrix. That's real. That ain't no robot. That's all real. A god and a goddess in the flesh. That's why you can see him in a suit and you can see him in a dress. 11:11. Ashe. So, and that's another test for gods too. Like, I've seen it. I've seen the polar opposite of it. Ain't no way when you get around a god or goddess like RuPaul, it should mess with your energy. And I'll show you, somebody came through to just be telling on themselves. But you know, it's all about love. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you. Like, growing up, love. And the more I kept feeling love, giving it out as well, I had to learn to not attach myself to things and really protect my energy, because baby, it hit different, y'all. Especially when you see things for what it truly is. Like, Beautiful Souls is that's that Flavor Flav. Don't believe the hype. I believe the hype. And that's deep too. Like, and I truly recommend this. Like, and it's me personally. I've been initiated though when we talking about these things. My initiation was not yet initiation from a Euphoria Baba, though I did align and meet some. My initiation was me knowing Olokun, already knowing Yemoja, already knowing a lot of water deities and water gods and goddesses. You feel me? Though when I aligned to Olokun and the deities at the bottom, 1313, I'll say at the bottom, deep down in there. So when we talk about deep down in there, that's talking about literally astral traveling, and that's still the kingdoms of the other worlds, other timelines, present, past, or future. Being able to astral travel down these timelines and pull, like I said, with pure love, you can bend and make these low vibrations bow, send them back to their natural habitat with your pure love. It's law. It's law. It's like the doppelgangers forgot that part. Let me stir up this spell and this ritual to slow down their abundance. I need some of their abundance. That's some good. No, that's all of those possessed frequencies. Huh. Oh, okay. We go. Yeah, they said stay on the topic at hand, cause yeah, I'll be doing this because I be knowing doppelgangers. My copy and pasters be on here watching me, so I just be ta-da, because you know some of them, you know, some of them catching colds, some of them dropping like fire. If you're a healer, you do the work. Like me personally, like ain't no way. Someone's like, I'll tear down a lemon like it's an orange. Beautiful souls that want to go a little deep, like eat it. Don't act like a bad child, and it's sour. And look up the antioxidants, like how powerful it is to eat one lemon. Actually, eat a couple of them. You feel like you feeling your nose a little runny, or you feeling the symptoms before they truly hit. Bang 2 lemons. One at the beginning of the day, one at the end. In the middle. Thank me later. When we talking about these things, though, I just wanted to get on here and really be specific about this, because like I said, with our consciousness, it's the woman that goes through so many horrific side effects, while the men still will sit up and have kids till they got a cane and they having kids. So why is it that the woman, you know, she gotta, you know, like we seen Janet, like she froze hers like Austin Powers, yo, froze hers till she was ready to. Yeah, it's time now. What? So it's. I'll show you that. But yeah, Spirit literally wanted me to come on here and talk about that, y'all, for real. 1717. Ashe. Literally. When we're talking about the real culture of it, yo, like, it is not a game when we're talking about who at the top of this melanin chart. The melanin chart, it's like turn Mercury into gold when it comes to a soul being in a vessel. Just like oil in a vehicle, needing that oil for the engine to run, you feel me? It's like heart, liver, lungs, kidney. Ain't nothing gonna work, baby, without this, like that pinch, that pinch of melanin. Now we can slow it, we can break it back down a little bit more. That's 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Melanin. Of course, they gonna give you the symbols they give you, and then their mantras. Do you some yoga and do this and do this mantra. Feel the vibrations from it. Just feel it all in your body. Look them up though. Make sure you look it up. That's deep too. All this add up, y'all. It goes together. Though when you in a divide and conquer matrix, it's just. But y'all already know what's up. That's why a lot of beautiful souls we reign to speak this fruit and truths. 1919 Ashe. So I just really wanted to get on here and be specific about this one, and then that brings me back to what I said at the beginning. A lot of goddesses, no, I need my penis. I need to feel it. I need to be with a man. I need to. Goddess, that ain't what I said. That is not what I said at all. Were you truly listening to the divine knowledge that I said from the beginning? Clearly, they don't, because all they be focused on is the male sacred area. No, I gotta feel it. That's not what I said. Because honestly, if you're doing it right while you're meditating, and it's deep when we talking about real Atlanteans, Lemurians, and Talos, yo. Like, this is deep. In that meditative state while you're in the etheric field, because you can astral travel and astral project. So yes, you're going to feel it. Then interesting thing enough, beautiful souls, for when somebody's sending your sex spells and stuff, you watching a comedy, ain't no way you should be tickling down there. Another prime example, but that's bending someone's free will, and there's boundaries set. So with that being said, there's karma in that. Oh, shit. Ooh, Anubis came in strong with it. So, with that being said, for beautiful souls that like to do sex binding, huh? Tell y'all what Anubis says. So, men, women, doing sex binding spells on beautiful souls, and they tickle down there, and now they gotta fight it. Wasn't feeling no type of way until a beautiful soul did the spell on them. When that karma goes back, they want me to be so specific. These be the ones that be having weak bladders and stuff. Can't hold their pee. That's karma. You want to mess with somebody's stuff down there, you ain't going to be able to hold out a nan pint of fluids. Karma. Ain't no percentage. Ain't no... It don't even got a memo. The karma of the memo started when you thought you could set intentions to do it on somebody else and not yourself. Anybody ready to talk about it yet? Let's start with the occults. I need all y'all to sit on the front row. Come sit on the front row. Especially the patriarchs, because the matriarchs are here now. That's how we be. But for real though, y'all, like, I know y'all feel it. So much that been uplifted, like, that'd be another thing. You see them, occults, you know, the Mason rings and stuff, you know, be 30-some years old looking like they 72. 72. Your karma took all your youth. Spirit's answer said that you would allow your karma to suck your youth up out of you. That's some pain. Like I said, and to continuously go through that time loop. Are you going to do right by this earth angel that was sent here to help show you healing? Same moon cycle. Same moon cycle. Are you going to do right by this earth angel? There'd be so many moon cycles. And you give space, though. You say don't spare them, don't spare them. Don't spare them, y'all. I mean, block. Somebody need to hear this. Put your block game just as strong as your speed dial game. Yeah. Yeah. Thank me later. And it calms it down. Especially when energies literally come through when energies literally will possess your family because they are at a level where they know what they're doing. All this adds up. Like, yeah, block them. Shut it down. Bet money they don't come back around with a new attitude. Oh, hey. How you feeling? Feeling fine. And just a while back, there was a whole possession. Block them. Have to block. So they can, once you block them, who can they send that energy to? Nah, you just gon' sit in it. What Cat Williams say, keep that same energy to yourself. And the power in it. And the power in it. So, like I was saying, y'all, I didn't really want to make it too long. It was just, I really wanted to get on here and talk about this one. Especially about Atlantis. And in the knowing, y'all, just in the knowing what our consciousness, yo, just flat out. That's why, and divinely motivated and inner passion, what I'm pursuing now, midwives, and in the teachings to squat. All of this adds up. Though, just beautiful souls that want to realm deep, literally meditate to it. Ask for channel messages from Atlantis. Like, this is deep. We're talking about meditation and teleporting, astral traveling, astral projection with purity. Purity on self. It's law. It's law to keep embracing the unknown and the mysteries in it to get more. What? To get more. And it's just coming in easily and effortlessly. You just, and don't get me wrong, yes, I'm a Pisces, so it's at another level when you embracing the unknown and the mysteries in it. It's like a spirit want me to put that in, be specific. Even as a little kid, I used to, you see them like white orbs, and shoom, come off the side and shoom. I'll be, hey, you see that? Oh, I see what? Huh? And I always seen them as a little girl. I always knew it was something, It wasn't like, oh no, it's a doctor, something wrong with me. Now, I always knew it was a higher power, or, always like a guardian angel. And that's another topic for another day. Ooh, and coming through now, baby. They stay on deck. That's deep. Like, they be forgetting it's law. It is not a game. Shut it down. Spare nobody. Don't do this. Spirit want me to say it strong. You can sending love. Though, be careful. You sending love. That's deep too. Like, when a beautiful soul has did a death spell or a death ritual, will literally go to the depths, go to the graveyard and everything. Make a doll or have your picture. Ask me how I know. Anyway, stay on topic at hand. So, we'll go to the depths of it will go to the depths of it and do death spells, it's law for it to come back. It's yeah, I'm getting real specific with the doppelgangers because it seems like it's like for the ones in the back, for the ones in the back. Y'all, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. This, like I said, it's an honor to speak my truths and the fruit, especially for ones that ain't knowing what's going on. Like, oh, they want me to be specific about that too. Ain't no way. We chilling. We chilling. We up. You ain't you weed smoker or something. You ain't smoke no weed or you ain't blue nut. You ain't you chilling. And just out of nowhere, that's why I say awareness is a superpower. There is no way you wide awake, and you feel like you're getting sleepy. That's energy draining. Someone is draining your energy, and that's deep too. And with someone being able to drain your energy means there needs to be some cords cut, calling all of your energy back to you in your space from present, past, future timelines right now. All of that up. All that. So, yeah, this we're going in. About 30 minutes in. Like I said, I ain't want to make it too long, but y'all know when I flow, and it's an honor to speak the truth. So, just wanted to let beautiful souls really vibe with that for a moment. Like, really vibe with that for a moment before we get to specific cultural versions that started doing this. Though when we started doing this, like when we're talking about commit, and we were still at high frequencies meditating, though there were still injuries, there were still sexual transmitted diseasements. And we know how that all started. All this adds up. All this adds up. And ooh, they want me to talk about it, baby. Sacrifices and how they would distort a legacy into believing a sacrifice had to be made of literally a vessel of anything. They do animals, they do children, they do adults. What happened to how we do it with self? Just like we sacrifice, we make sure we sacrifice and take our socks and shoes off and put our bare feet on the ground and ground. Like I said, there's so many beautiful souls vibing at completely different frequencies. Came here to speak our truths because we see it at a much higher plane. No zoo. It wasn't no zoo. But no cages. That's another thing they fear about too. Let all the lions, tigers, and bears just break free from everywhere. Bring them back home. Bring them back home. Shit'll start scaring the nation. Why you want it to stay the same? That's why everything bending and bowing now. Like, that's deep too. 1% can only buy out for so long when ain't no going within. So since you going within, what you gonna go back in the caves? Like, where you gonna go? I mean, ooh, lights flashing everywhere. Like, all this adds up. All this adds up just with consciousness. Like, literally, let's just talk about it for a moment. Everyone's on the melanin chart, so I'm just not talking about one specific color. We're talking about all 13 tribes of Israel. When we're talking about everyone on the melanin chart, the all that add up, all of it. We ain't gonna leave nothing out. Keep it all together. So, like I said, this content right here was just to realm with it, y'all. Like, literally realm with it for a moment. And how we meditate every day with our manifestations, our dreams, morals, goals, values, visions in life. All that add up. The more we breathe and sustain life, that's deep. When I got the divine channel message from Obejana, the European version of Orion star constellation, the Orion ancestors, Obejana, celestial ancestors. We are to be here breathing and sustaining life. With breathing and sustaining life. Like Divine 9. I did that in like going 9 days straight. This water. Even your first 3, you're going to feel the essentials. You're going to feel your body lift. You're going to feel a lot of energy removed from your body. You're going to see it. Just, 1717, Ashe. No. Doing it small. Actually, we almost 40 in. And I say 1717. So I called it out. Ashe. So that's deep. Beautiful souls. 1717. I want to look it up to 1122. So y'all know we on some alignment, right? Ashe. Let's get it. So what's 1717? Y'all know I gotta read it. I'm feeling it. Ashe Lakishmi. She coming through strong too. It's a whole lot of Ajah. Let's get it. The mirror hour. The mirror hour. 1717 indicates the end of problems and the completion of an aspect of life that is particularly important to you. Let me hit that. Let me go on in there. Let me read all of that. It's not often you spot them, which makes them rather mysterious and creates the feeling that they are drawing us in. Absolutely. Okay, let me get back to it though. Mm, 717 mirror hour meaning watch out for arguments. Saying that out loud, so that's the polar opposite, y'all. That's polar opposite for sure. Okay, if you regularly notice the time 1717, then your angel is, if you're seeing it more than once or twice, yo, if you're seeing it frequently, 1717, then your angel is trying to point out that a relationship or an event can positively change the meaning of your existence. So, that being said, it could change the whole perspective of your life up. It said meaning of your existence. That's a transformation. So, yeah, definitely. 1717 mirror hour symbolizes introspection, creation, expression, imagination. For sure. For sure. 1717 makes you aware that you have too many projects and targets at work. You are a creative force. Your imagination is full to the brim, and you don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. That's all well and good, but too focused on your goals, you tend to neglect your partner. That's why 1717 is also the time when arguments happen with your partner. Misunderstandings and disappointments are common. Yeah. So, yeah. This one, Astro Fame. It's pretty alright. It's pretty alright. That'd be another thing, y'all. Y'all gotta go with what y'all feeling too. I'd have been and switched it up because it's more energy to 1717, and I was pulling it. It wasn't giving me what but it's definitely an omen too. It did say that on the. But we're gonna stay under that hand. I like that. 4114. That's above, so below. Like I said, it's deep, y'all. Some beautiful souls that want to look it up. You know, Atlantis, Lemuria, Talos, Divine Nunahi. Beautiful souls that know about Nunahi and the Cherokee nations. Divine ancestral warriors that helped during the wars. Native ancestors. So just the basics when it comes to Atlantis, and some fruit to really think about, yo. Like, especially, man, the gods, yo. Like, you're the Holy Grail too. You your own weapon. That would scare the nation. I'm trying to tell you, like, just already in our meditative states, knowing that we are a weapon alone and don't need a weapon with us. That weapon allows me to feel the level and the frequencies of fear that is in a God, that is in a man. You feel me? It shows whether they won't. It shows. You feel it. Yeah, you can't. You don't. And what's hidden from the universe? Oh, somebody answered it. Where's the secrets? Okay. It's just like you can't heal and ascend with secrets. So where's some possessions at? Who's gonna keep holding them in? Who's gonna keep suppressing these secrets? Like spirit be going in, but that's too much. That's too much. And like I said, it's definitely an honor. That's why I say a vibration, frequency, energy analyst, 4343. We realm deep over here, y'all. We go into the deep depths of your healing. We don't sugarcoat nothing. And the book we gonna have is that notebook that you gonna bring while you're in my presence and write your whole Know Thyself kit. Your whole Know Thyself power pack kit is gonna be in this one notebook. It's gonna be your life grimoire. And the divine is in it. To know who you are. Calculate everything. Name, birthday. We're gonna do it all. I'm excited talking about it, y'all. Like, y'all know it's like, that's real healers. This what we do. Get this real fruit. No filter. No sugar coated. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Why sugarcoat it? Because then it's law for something to come back around my way with some sugar-coated stuff on it. I don't do sugar. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't do sugar. Tell you when that Oshun initiation, that sugar has gone out the window. No, ma'am. No sugar. Just give me honey, please, and thank you. Just honey. That's it. That's all. That's it. Nope. I don't want no pure cane, no organic. You know, they got organic sugar. Like, no. Give me some of that organic honey, you know. But yeah, just make it brief, y'all. Like I said, I just wanted to get on here and talk about Atlantis. Chlamydia, Talos, Nanahi, some sacred ancestors, some sacred bloodlines, some sacred knowings, the knowledge, the legacies of things and how we did things. How we did things. And interesting thing, they don't talk about that. See, they only give you puzzle pieces. Remember, it's divide and conquer. So when it came to castrating and cutting a man's penis off because of these type of doings, when the man wanted to lay on top of the woman, and see, like, it wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. So we're going to say, yeah, that was another channel message. We're going to say that one for another content. Because that one's more into drifting into the patriarchy energy. And then where we get hunting from. And then how it went more into a patriarchy, masculine energy. Though some tradition still stands the test of times at hand. Like women. When you go to these other continents, you go back home to Afura marketplace, Jamaica. When you go to these marketplaces, it's the women that mainly be, you know, in the marketplaces, you know. Then, you know, let's talk about it. Shoot, Papa Legba Ashe, who shutting it down. This goddesses of purity selling her products. Of course, Papa Legba on deck. What? On deck. It's a known fact. But yeah. Gonna have it long, y'all. Y'all already know. With that juice. But this one was about Atlantis. Turning Mercury into gold. Divine goddesses. Diamonds in the rough. Shouldn't have to have no hip replacement. Shouldn't have to have no muscle spasms. It's deep when they talking about an apple, and then Atlanta, the golden apples. Like it's a lot of timelines, as well as time loops. We're gonna go and shut this one down, this little clip down. I just want to get on here and talk about that real quick, like with consciousness and common sense. Because let me find out when the man lay down, as soon as he lay down and yep, she finna have some twins, he start having muscle spasms. Somebody don't raise their hand at once. When they could see the child, like one of his testicles go out. He got a bad testicle because he just had some kids. Huh? Okay. somebody to understand why it's divine feminine with masculine. They wanted me to say masculine. Like, this is deep though, beautiful souls. Because it's much more powerful in the ethers, in the spiritual realm. Because then in the ethers and spiritual realm, that shit just ta-da! Right here. So all that adds up. We talking about a stolen legacy, yo. A stolen legacy. Right here in plain sight. But it's how you regulate it, how you feel, how you see, how you doing this. Like, that's deep. And this Ashe, gods and goddesses, married couples in a companionship together already. Yo, y'all get into a meditative state, face to face. I need some of my OGs to fill me on this one real quick. I'm a very old soul. So, like Demolition with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man, on that part when they drink, they put on them hat helmets and they was right by each other. They wasn't touching. Just minus the hat. Thumbs together, and you go into your meditative state, y'all right in front of each other. As soon as you breathe, as soon as you get to breathe, you're light as a feather. Now after you get light as a feather, you should be able to, can you feel your heart? Then once you calm that down, allow it all to flow, you should be able to feel each other. Boom, boom, boom. So once you do that, and now you can do that, I want to just, and while y'all doing that, boom, travel, move around in the ethers, play. Let's talk about the alchemy part about it though. Are y'all thinking about that child? Are y'all thinking about turning that mercury into gold? And the funny thing about it is how y'all thought we was going to come back in the flesh, like we wasn't going to know what we was talking about. Too many old souls out here to be playing with us. This is the secret. That is the stolen legacy. Lights flashing. Oh, come through. Like, this is deep when we talking about sacred knowledge. Just give you 7 chakras. Them the 7 main ones. There's not a main 7. They just give you 7 of them. So it's deep too, beautiful soul. Okay, so for beautiful souls that only have realmed with just 7, tap in. There's 13. Just like 13 zodiacs. Your Ophiuchus is your sexual alchemy. Do that in my classes and courses as well for beautiful souls that want to realm deep and tap into their Ophiuchus. I also do that as well. A lot of people say is your root chakra. Your root chakra is your I am, who you are, and where you stand on any timeline. That's your Muladhara. Now, baby, I said Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, your 13th zodiac in your body. And that's, they got me throwing these at them. I'm still out here in the eye. So that's deep too. We talking about zodiacs. Oh, I can't do a Libra. Oh, you can't? Then it'd be funny to me, especially when I do natal chart readings, because I look at their placements and I be like, well, Of course you don't like a Libra. You're supposed to balance some stuff in this life. If you got with a Libra and they balanced pinch, triggered much, like all that add up. And me being a Pisces and getting around a lot of water, it was comfortable at first until I seen literally how beautiful souls will still allow themselves to be taken over by energies. Don't chop and screw it with me. Don't you chop and screw it with me. Nope, nope, nope. You gotta meditate and be at your level and frequency to be aware. And then I don't be fair on the mate either. That be my first. Like it's time to go. I'm a demon slayer. Ain't no way I'm slaying demons all day, every day, because you don't want to protect your own energy. So when I'm around beautiful soul, what you doing? Like, oh, protecting my energy. And a whole room full of everybody. This is the first thing first. As soon as they start gossiping, deuces. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm out of there. It's too many curses. And frequent. As soon as they talk and that person ain't in the room, it's a fish, it's a curse, it's a spell. Bouncing off the walls. So just imagine if you on sage this room and all these people that left out of it from saying a whole bunch of curses, spells, and hexes about somebody that wasn't even in there to begin with. And that's deep when we talking. That's another reason when I put on tones and frequencies, blast them throughout the house with your 417 hertz, 741 hertz. Play it loud. Let it wang through the whole house. We use pure tones too. All over the body. Yeah. Yeah. And to feel the vibrations on the body. Oh yeah. Soul loves it. Very rewarding. Very rewarding. So I'm gonna end it now, y'all. Gonna end it. But like I said, this one it's about Atlantis. Really understanding. Just really understanding that Atlantean DNA strand that's within you. That Lemurian DNA strand that is within you. That Talos DNA strand that is within you. And then they saying 144 DNA strands. These are just the divine 144. Million, billion, trillions of genes and cells within self. That's why as a kid I would Kung Fu, all of it. All of it. Don't put me down on no. It's Mexican night? Okay. Next weekend we're going to Chinatown. Like when it comes to the all, we aren't to divide anything, separate nothing. So I'm gonna end it with that, y'all. We ain't to separate nothing, y'all. 58, Mache. Especially when it comes to our culture and heritage and your Akashic records. Your Akashic records, so many different timelines. So with it being so many different timelines, it's different. It's not all the same. So when beautiful souls say they've tapped into their Mayan or their Aztec, or literally like all this add up. Especially the ancient shining ones. Shout out to the ancient shining ones, y'all. It's an honor. Beautiful old souls coming back shining light again. So, y'all already know. Always love, light, nominal healing, peace.